Hello. Long time no see, guys. Yeah. It's been a long time, right? Like probably 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Well, I have some bad news and good news. So the last week I I was in Cali, California, because of my in-person class of mycology. So I stay over there for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I stay on California for 4 days, and what happened on California was I get sick. Yeah, my throat was pain, a little fever, and I didn't do anything unless go to class and after that go to the place when I rent to stay in California. But before going to California, I did something very hard. Was it was try to take my driver's license. And guess what, guys? I failed. Yeah. First of all, I know I didn't study, so I'm guilty about failing on the knowledge test. I I I just answered 16 correct and the other 6 I failed, so uh, whatever. The last week on Monday I made my knowledge test for my driver's license, and after that I go to the California and I came back to my city on North Carolina on Saturday. After that I tried to rest, but I still sick. I don't know if you guys notice my voice is not it's a little nasal. Yeah, because my nose is I don't know how to say block. My nose is blocked. I don't know how to say that. And I'm still sick. I'm still feeling a little fever. My throat, I'm coughing, and my throat it's a little pain. And that's why I have what I passed in the last 2 weeks. But the other thing is today's Friday, right? Today I made my second chance knowledge test for my driver's license. And guess what? Yeah, I passed. Why? Because I studied a lot, you know. This week, probably I installed an app on my cell phone they call DMV test, and I made like a 10 for 20 tests trying to understand, trying to study about traffic signs, about law, about everything here, how to drive here on United States. And I succeeded. So this is the good news. The only good news in last 2 weeks. No, it's not the only good news. Went to Cali, it was like a little vacation, and today I succeeded on my knowledge test. And something I realized after these 2 weeks, I really want to show about my life, you know, go to California, showing the places where I stay, showing the places where I ate. Like I ate over there in 2 Korean restaurants and 1 Mexican restaurant and 1 Chinese restaurant. I made a Brazilian barbecue over there too. So there was a lot of things I want to show. And after coming back to here to my city, today was a day like a, a day in life or uh, what was my day like, or like my day trying to get my driver's license and trying to recording how how early I waked up, how long I had to stay in line to get my appointment, and how long to take the test and everything, you know. I really want to show all these things, but the main reason I didn't show up this is I'm still feel awkward about recording, about showing myself on social media, and I don't know why. I actually I know most part of my time some someone of my family it's on my side. For example, now my uncle it's on the living room, and if I want to go outside, I don't have a driver's license, I don't have car, so I can't go outside without my brother. So I have to go eat if I want to eat or drink something or go to buy something, I need to call to my brother and I need to go with my brother. And I'm still feel very, very, very awkward in recording myself in front of my family. This is something I I I'm trying to fight, you know, because being a content creator is one of my goal, and I don't know if I'm not putting a lot of effort. I know that, and if I want to put a lot of effort, I need to break some. It's not change, break some paradigms. Paradigms, like if I record myself in front of my brother, after 2 hours, I think my brother is gonna forgot about that, you know. But I have this obstacle about recording myself in front of the people. That's why I'm always record myself here on my room, inside of my room, because nobody's watching, nobody's listening, nobody is seeing what I'm doing, and it's very improbable. The probability of my brother, of my family watch my video on YouTube, it's too little, because I have a millions of channel or videos, and I'm pretty sure my brother and all my family don't search for immigrant life in United States, or how, or practice English in front of camera. I know nobody does that. Nobody in my family does that. But the question is, I don't know if someone doing that, someone does that, did that, does that, did that. I don't know. If someone put on the search box, immigrant trying to speak in front of camera or trying to practice English, I don't know. I never searched this topic, but anyways, and I'm still want to be a content creator. This is one of my goal, and something I realize about my life is I don't know what to do in next year, or in the next 2 years, or maybe in 3 years, but I know that I have 4 years to do something, because in 4 years I'm probably gonna graduate in my college. So in 4 years I want to think about one of my what I want to do about my life. And in 4 years I'm I don't know if I'm gonna put a lot of effort on YouTube. I'm trying to do Instagram too, but it's too hard. But for me, YouTube is more easy, you know, something I express myself, I think is better than just recording and just put on Instagram, because Instagram, I think, is it's more hard because I have to edit a lot and I'm not good on edit. But I know YouTube is too visual too. I have to put some different frames, cut some parts, and try to record something different than not just me in front of the camera. And yeah, I think in 4 years, one of my goal is to have 1 million subscribers on my channel. Probably, I think it's extremely hard. 1 million subscribers. You don't have a lot of channel with 1 million subscribers, but I'm aiming the moon. Yeah, I'm aiming the moon. If I hit a star, that's enough, you know? And that's it, guys. I think I spoke a lot today, and I'm glad to be back because I like to talk. You know, guys, if I start talking Portuguese, this is gonna be like a podcast, like a 1 hour speaking about everything I did. But the main goal of my channel is speaking English. And I think I'm I'm proud of myself. I'm not struggling too much. I know I'm struggling, like I'm 60 to 40% of my speaking is struggling. I recorded 12 minutes. Probably if I cut the silent part, it's gonna be like 7 minutes. But it's okay. I'm proud because I don't I'm start not to thinking in Portuguese and translate. I'm start to thinking in English, and this is the most important thing about learning a language. Try to think in your language, the language you are learning. Okay. Okay, guys, that's it. And this is one of my diary my last 2 weeks, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, comment. I see you next video. See ya.